Peace. A lot of y'all might, want to ask yourself, what is prison like? A lot of you people, a lot of you young brothers out here running around here with this mentality that you's a baller, you's a gangster, you's a pimp. Let me tell you something, yo. You don't know, what TDC is like. Rikers Island or whatever. I spent 15 years in TDC for a crime that I honestly and sincerely committed. Yeah, I had the mentality, man, that I was trying to get money. But you know something? As a result, I didn't have to buy that gun. You know what I'm saying? My own pride and my own selfishness put me away for 15 years. 25 aggravated years. I was supposed to do 12 and a half. Instead, I did 15. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But while I was in there, I learned what prison was basically all about. Prison is not about physical anymore. It's not about how big you are, how much money you got in your books, or it's not about how you look. It's about the mind. You know what I'm saying? In prison, they don't call inmates, especially black inmates, inmates anymore. They call us offenders. They don't have to use the word nigger anymore. They just tell you what you basically are because of the clothes, the white clothes you wear. If you want to know what slavery is all about, go to prison. You know what I'm saying? There's two types of prison in TDC. There's physical and there's mental. When you have no knowledge of yourself, that's the worst type of prison. The greatest weapon that TDC can have is the mind of an inmate. When you believe every day that you ain't shit, that you ain't nothing, that you garbage, you trash, they got you. But see, with me, while they was, while brothers were worrying about the football game, and it's sad, in TDC, you have brothers that literally box, or fight each other, or bust your head to the white meat over the remote control. Look out, boss man. Can I get a remote? Can I get a remote control so I can watch, TV? Yeah. You got Dallas, you got Houston, fighting over the TV, the remote control. While white boys are over here either working out or in the law library or reading books. Mexicans, they're out and about doing their thing, putting shanks. And I'm not saying all Mexicans. I don't want to make this look like it's racist. Putting shanks ready for y'all. Because they know that physically we're strong, but mentally we're weak. That's the worst form of worst form of oppression. And they labeled me crazy because when brothers were going like this, I was doing the opposite. I was on some Shaka Zulu shit. You know what I'm saying? I get up early in the morning. In there, we didn't have Folgers, but I drink coffee. Coffee is a fat accelerator. Why was I drinking coffee on an empty stomach? Because on an empty stomach, you know what I'm saying? Coffee, for one, binds the fat cells, the caffeine, and helps give you adrenaline. It helps boost your metabolism. It's a thermogenic that produces heat, make you sweat. So I do jumping jacks, I shadow box. I'm a southpaw, but I'm not a boxer, but in prison, I trained my body to be a weapon. I did jumping jacks, I did the squats, build my legs up, because in order to, basically be a good fighter, you gotta have strong legs, because your legs is the largest portion of your body. It helps you cut fat, the whole 9 yards. I did pull-ups, I did various, stomach exercises, all types of stuff. Y'all are gonna see, I'm just basically opening up. But that's how I did my time. Training my body. And in training my body, I ignored the TV. I just started watching TV this year, yo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my brothers in New York, I'm going to say big up to my man, Hannibal. Hannibal, you doing things, man, that brothers in the penitentiary, they ain't never coming out doing. You really doing something that I ain't seen. I'm impressed. I respect what you're doing. But they got brothers in prison, man, that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. My thing was, I like to do pull-ups, and I work my legs. A lot of you brothers, y'all don't work your legs, but then again, that's another story. The thing about it is, man, I trained my body and I trained my mind to do my time. The system for one had me on lockdown, but mentally, you couldn't break me. You know what I'm saying? I read books on 48 Laws of Power. I already had previous knowledge before I even got locked up. You know what I'm saying? But as a young man, I realized that the knowledge that I was accustomed to or read, it helped me out. So while I was up in there, I was listening to brothers like that were Brother Abdul such and such, brothers from the Nation of Islam, brothers from the Sunni community, the whole 9 yards. And I wasn't really impressed by that because I came from the world with that. I was just really upset with the fact that I had knowledge and I allowed myself to stoop down to this level over some damn cash money, over some greed. But I paid the price. Yeah. That penitentiary, that pit that I was in, y'all always hear me use the word lava bottom. Lava is fire. Fire represents, it can be positive or it could be negative. Positive for me because I used it to serve me and not me it. But the fire, the energy I was surrounded by homosexuality, anger, bitterness, lasciviousness, filthiness, gluttony, everything that you can name, evil, it's sick, crazy. I was surrounded by it. But you know what I did? While everybody was over here, I was over there, thinking about what could I do to better myself in here and when I get out the penitentiary. How I was going to be a father to my son. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, things didn't work out right because my son, for one, is currently incarcerated now. But when I write my son, I let my child know, hey man, you don't have to do your time by being a follower. Stay to yourself. Be among like-minded individuals that can help you along the way. Because individuals like people, even in the Bible and Quran, those are boats. That's to help you get to the other side. And that other side is your true self. That's how I was in the penitentiary. I didn't get off into jacking off on female officers. I could have been with female officers. They got female officers in TDC right now that's having sex with inmates. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of stuff that's up in there. Drugs, drug paraphernalia, cocaine, the whole 9 yards. But that was the hardest. I would not wish on my worst enemy what I experienced. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you want to see how the white man think of you, black man, go to the penitentiary. You're gonna see we occupy more beds than any other nationality in the state of Texas. Second is Mexican. You see what I'm saying? Or Spanish. They don't like you. They use our physical bodies for general labor. The good jobs, lighter people get. And if you're a snitch, you're going to get those good jobs. But they still don't like you. How I did my thing, I didn't disclose my personality. I kept it hidden. But every day, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, doing body weight dips, I didn't have to, lift weights. We didn't have weights up in there. We strictly did body weight. With a shot of coffee every day. And then when I didn't have coffee, I would slap myself. Boom. Just to try to, get the blood flow. Just get that anger going. Using anger constructively instead of destructively hurting one of my brothers or hurting other individuals. I did me service. I went through pain and torture. There was days I just get up early in the morning on the empty stomach and do 500 body squats straight. Square business. Straight up and down. And it may seem funny to y'all, but I do not wish on my worst enemy. If you ever do go to the penitentiary, focus on 2 things. Your physical body for war and getting your mind together. Because when you're at your lowest, you're actually at your greatest because that's when you find out who you really are. Peace.